I love you too, Chula.
Justin. Justin. Hold on. Huh?
How you doing?
Guess I'm okay.
Okay.
I heard some news today.
I did. I heard some as well.
I checked my bank account immediately. It wasn't true. It wasn't true.
I mean, why my name always gotta get thrown in the midst of this? Because I was the first one.
Yeah.
My name is always thrown in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I got to do with that, man. You work hard. You worked hard for your money. If you
Bruh,
did,
you try to look out, but it's like once people decide in their mind,
mm-hmm.
maybe it's even a thought like, yo, maybe he's like me. Maybe he's gonna do me dirty like I would do niggas dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Maybe that's why.
I mean, a lot of times people they see things and shit like that, and that's the same thing that happened with you know, with homeboy that Space Ghost.
Nah, I don't even want to say his name, bro. It's gonna make me cry.
Got it. A lot of times these individuals they see things and like they come up with these instead of asking you. See people who consider themselves introvert.
He didn't ask you either.
No, he told my mom that he didn't need no. He told my mom got a conversation that he didn't need no money. His exact words: "I don't need no money. I got a job. When it come to me, I'll get it."
He told me the same thing.
Oh yeah. So
I was actually running. Yo, I lost a wallet with $6,000 in it because I was waiting to pay him, and
hey
he
yo,
never
listen.
pulled up.
Hey yo, listen. He saw. I think at the time, the YouTube earned at that time the most when he was around 2,700. He saw that and he thought that I should have broke him and G Money off when the rent was more than that. So he wanted me to do skits and pay him from skits, and so he didn't tell me. And then he saw my car. He don't even know I got the car off consignment from the dealer. He didn't know.
Yo, bruh, I think he saw. I've been asking my brother for his chain. I think he saw the chain that my brother gave me and thought I was holding out on him.
Same thing.
What I don't understand is
how long he been with hold on, how long he been with you? 3 years?
3 years.
3 years for me too.
3 years for you too? Bro, the thing that blows my mind is why wouldn't you just call me or respond to the hundreds of texts that I sent you?
I think what it is that I think that he's just not a person that he feels like we're gonna be confrontational when we're not.
No, I'm really starting to realize. I feel like if you can see yourself doing something shady, that you're gonna expect that even no matter how much evidence that you got, that this ain't a shady person. No matter how much evidence you got, this in the back of his mind, he thinks, "What will I do?" So then he starts reacting to what he thinks you're going to do.
I did. You know, he said to me when he was in my studio that Math Hoffa called me. I said, but how you think he got your number? He got it from me.
I got it from you. You didn't hate. You didn't hate.
No.
You know, it's not like when people call you for interviews and you say, Math is booked up, and then you steal the interview. You know, it's not like that.
Yeah.
You know.
What happened was he put the keys down and he left, and then he didn't tell me he was going on your show.
At least he put the keys down.
He did put the keys down. Yes,
no,
he did. I give that. And he worked hard though. He worked hard.
No. He worked hard, but the thing that
he worked hard. I
hurt
give
me
it to
is when you operating at a professional level and you can't even respond to text messages. You can't even pick up the phone and talk.
I don't think that he want. I don't think that's his thing. He'll tell you that he's not a person that's gonna. I don't know why. If he talks, he'll get more. I don't know why. He just feels like as adults we should automatically know. That's his thing.
But I don't automatically know.
I know. I agree with you.
I can't automatically know if I'm asking you a question and you're not answering it.
I agree with you. I agree.
But I do feel like he found his circle. He found his circle of people that he blends with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, people that watch.
Yeah. I don't
you know what I'm saying?
I would say this. You invited me to the show a lot, but I told you I avoided the show because he was there. I felt like too comfortable. But now I can't wait to come see you. I think you've been a friend of mine for a long. See, you've been a friend of mine for a long time before I went viral. People don't know that. Yeah. I was there with the Daylight thing. I saw Daylight. I was there. I was right there. I was mad at you for a long time.
We was in Brooklyn Nights.
I was mad at you.
Yeah, blogs.
You're not my hat. I was mad at you for a long time about that Daylight. Right. I felt like you put me in an uncomfortable position. All them niggas came to be big ass. I don't know how you did that. Like, I'm still mad about that shit. Still, we got to talk about all that.
Listen, man, that was God. That was God.
I don't know how you ended up there. I left you somewhere else. I remember seeing you, and then you ended up there in the hallway. That was one of the most crazy. I'm like, what? And Daylight, shout out to him, but it was over. Nothing that nobody. No, there's nothing. It was
back. We go back.
Yeah.
But because of what I heard, you put this individual through. I made sure he was paid even before I was getting paid.
It's a fact. Yeah, that's true. I didn't have any money though. I wasn't paying them with my skip money. I can't. My skip money goes to my family. When you do a business, the money that you make in the business goes on the overhead. I wasn't. I have a family. The more further we get into this lifestyle, the more overhead we have. Look, I'm in a 3-story duplex right now. 3-story duplex. I'm here in Brooklyn. So right. I'm working hard to accomplish the overhead is. Should he have gotten paid? Of course, but I didn't have it to pay him at that time. And when my mother talked to him, his exact words is that I have a job, I'm good, and I'll be good. That's his word. So in your mind, that gives you weight off your back. But
my last conversation with this individual, I said, "Yo, you won the lottery, bro? Why you won't come get your?" "No, I'm good, bro. I'm good." And then I started hearing all these things.
It's easy to paint. Let me tell you something. You see, with all the shit you've been through, and you accomplished, you came up. It's easy to paint you as the bad guy because of the history. Nobody wants to see the positivity in you. See, I watch you go through.
No more.
Huh?
That's not easy no more.
I know, but I watch you go through the struggles and overcome. I watch you personally. I knew you for a long time, but Nobody wants to see the good nobody wants to see the beauty in destruction. Nobody wants to see the good in negativity or what they perceive. Not saying you're negative, but they don't want to see the good in the person who's been through that. They don't want to see it. So it's easy to point the finger at you. It's easy. Like, I want to talk about this nigga, but why they bringing my name up again? Like, G Money called the nigga, say, yo, Flip said stop bringing up his name. Like, come on, man. Fuck.
I can't even. I just sent a text that said, I tried. God will judge you. God will judge you. Cause yo, I'm not the type of nigga. I can't be around niggas and they not eating. Like everybody on that platform I came to, like, yo, I want to pay you niggas. I want to put you under contract. They didn't come to me. I went to them. So to see this, and then to hear niggas saying, I got what? Bro, I checked my bank account. I've been checking my bank account all day, son. All day.
I feel you.
Crazy.
You know what it is, though? I mean, these things happen. These things happen. I don't know the other individuals or the business. I can just speak on one individual that has a history of not speaking about things. I don't know why. Somebody has to ask them. Why don't you just ask? Why don't you just say how you feel? Why don't you talk?
I would be
don't know why, man.
Get up the screenshots of me constantly reaching out.
I can never relate to shit like that. You have a problem with me, I have a problem. You be calling each other. Whether we like to hear it or not. Yo, this is what I feel, Flip. Yo, Mav, this is what I feel, man. And we get past it. I think harbored feelings is what put people in these things, having harbored feelings in your mind.
Imagine somebody is who they're not.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why. If you leave it up to this nigga, he'll say that he came across you because you just found out about him through the air, not knowing that I gave you a whole speech on who he was on the show and after. Not knowing I said, yo, this is the nigga you need to contact. He'll get it done. He never said that. He wouldn't say that.
This is why I made sure he was paid before I was
Of course. And I told you up my mouth, I said, man, I didn't pay him. I kept the rest. I didn't pay him. I didn't have it. But, you know, who the fuck it owes? I get it. I
didn't have it either, but I made sure he got it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So to see, like, I mean, I don't understand how anybody could be bitter when you not only pushed me away as I tried to talk to you. Me away, like bro, I would be so embarrassed if he was to release the screenshots of me constantly reaching out. Space, talk to me. Space
Then they try to extort. They try to extort you?
Yeah, he told me for 100 grand I could get my shit back.
And the nigga not even like what type? Look, hold on. Since when niggas that's not street niggas is doing street nigga shit? What are we doing?
But here's the thing, bro. I feel like when God has something for you, when God has, and I'm a firm believer. Like my faith, after with the success of this show, my faith has increased a lot because I've seen.
Fact. You told me that, yeah.
Things turn around, and I was like, wow, you know what I mean? I'm in a position where I can take care of my family. I'm putting other people in a position where they can take care of their family. It's a beautiful thing. But I feel like when God has something for you, but it's not for certain individuals around you, for whatever reasons or whatever karmas that they have to deal with, they will put themselves in a position to be removed. And there's nothing you could do about it. As much as I tried, bro.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real. I spoke to.
So I had the plan, and I just kept hearing just bitterness and wanting, and I'm like, yo, what more do you like? Where's it?
Hey, yo, let me say that. I'm gonna keep it real. Like we was working out, so G Money had invited him over to the studio at the time we was on Thompson to have a conversation about coming on the show.
Right.
Mav wants you on the show, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So with my mind, I'm like, okay, G, like, yo, Flip, have the conversation. I'm having a conversation. I say, yo, bro, you just left like that in the middle of everything. What if my business would have failed? The nigga shrugged his shoulders and says, it just would have failed then. I looked at this nigga like, wait, what? And I had to realize, like, G and everybody paused, Bassy, everybody looked like.
Listen, when this shit was going on and I saw it going down and I kept reaching out and he just would not respond to me, I was like, what do you want? The nigga just would not respond to me. I told him, yo, all right, then if that's the case, I need my equipment, I need my key, I need my, you know what I mean? You signed a contract saying all this stuff belongs to me. And the nigga said, he called my girl, disrespected me to her, in front of her, and then said he won 100 grand or I ain't getting it back. And then wanted to sit down. Like, how are we gonna sit down after that? How are we gonna sit down after you try to extort me? And now they're running with this narrative, bro. Checking my bank account all day, son. This is nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts.
And you know, did he talk about on the show? They just sent me a clip where the nigga said my name, and we asked him. Me and G Money asked him. G Money made it like told him like, yo, I can't really fuck with you if you keep talking like, cause it don't make sense. Like we asked him, leave Flip out of it. I want no problem. I didn't pay you. He's 100% right. I didn't. To me, I didn't have it like that. My overhead was high. I was waiting for us to get a situation to pay him. That's how I felt. Was it right? Maybe not. Maybe to him it wasn't. To me, I thought I was doing something good because we was going. If it was up to him, and I have the recording where he said how he just wanted little mics and a little thing. We didn't have to get the studio, but I always wanted the aesthetics, the look. That's my fault.
Right.
He did. I can't take. He put a lot of fucking work in those first couple of years. He did.
Right.
And then on time, he's just not a communicator, and he disappeared. So I think the last problem we had was matching the color. I'm like, we're using two different cameras. It looks unprofessional. Please, let's match the color. Match the color. He didn't want to match the color, and that's why he said he put the keys down. And then he ended up. He didn't even tell us
your keys back.
Yeah, what's up, JR?
Give you your keys back.
He didn't even tell us. He didn't even tell us he was going to your show. I found out through the Instagram. He didn't say, yo, Flip, G Money. He didn't say that. And when we talked about him, he said, Mav hollered at me. I'm like, how you think Mav got your number? I yelled. I said, what are you talking about, Mav? I gave Mav your number. I gave him I said, yo, this is the nigga to go to. But he never said that. He never acknowledged that. To him, he just got it like that. So respect. I got no problem up here, JR. You know, I do feel, you know, sad for the situation.
Bro, I was fucked up for like 2 weeks, not understanding.
I mean, and I even told, but let's talk about it. I told you, yo, Mav, get a nigga. I even said, Mav, just get a nigga 30K. I told you that. You're like, Flip, nah, niggas trying to extort me. You're like, I want to talk. No, you said I want to talk. Let's come up with a rate. I said, Mav, just get a nigga, try to get a nigga 30K or something. And y'all can go. You know, I told you this.
Nah,
and
bro.
you was willing to discuss something with him, but I don't know what happened.
Bro, if niggas knew the plans that I had, I mean, it really don't matter now. You know, the hand has been played. I'm an avid believer in fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You're not in a position where you can jeopardize what we built. Mind you, I was there from day. I mean, it's you know, I'm there from day one. But if this is something that we've been working on, you sign contracts, you don't honor your contracts, you don't answer text messages, and then you narrative and put it out to the people like why are you doing all this? Like, how much hate do you have for an individual to just sit up some lie? You know what I'm saying? You're just
I feel you.
But again, when God got something for you, He's gonna clear out everybody.
I just want my name clear. Like, I just like the comparison saying Flip did it as well. Like, I think that these are weak tactics. My opinion, very weak. I don't know why my name keep being brought up in this situation, man. I want to have nothing to do with him or anything he got going on. Because I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I respect it. I think that he got to get his money and do what he got to do. There's no problems because in reality, how we are is really shown how we are. Like, it's reality. So my thing is that I don't understand. I get it. I even talked to, he don't even know I spoke to you. Like, I spoke to him, man, just go have the meeting. I thought you had the meeting. I thought you had the meat, and you told me that. I thought you had it. I don't know what made you change your mind.
Once you disrespect me to my lady, and you pull an extortion tactic, you're bugging.
So, but why does he feel he need 100,000 though for cat? Like, where the fuck that came? Where did he do? What did he?
Has my equipment.
What he got of yours? What he got of yours?
He has mics, cameras. He has I don't want to get into everything.
Okay,
but,
okay.
But it doesn't belong to him.
All right, let me ask you a question. Real nigga shit. Like, you're probably not gonna answer, but let me ask you a question. What you would have gave him to settle it? Like I asked you this on the phone, you didn't answer. What you would have settled with to get your stuff? What you would have said, you know what? Take that. I want my stuff as gold.
Bruh. Even with him doing this, before he tried the extortion route, I said in my mind, you know what? Maybe Space just don't want to work with me no more. If things do work out with a network, I'm still going to break them off. I said that to myself at that time.
Facts.
But when you do so much for somebody, and they just feel like all the credit belongs to them and they deserve more. It's like, yo, bro, like I can't let you just run over me like that.
Did you ever think that niggas wanna, like, this is what we came up with? So we came up with on our side that maybe Space wants to be the front guy. He just wants to be.
Put him in front of the camera.
He wants to maybe.
I tried to groom certain members to take over the show when I'm not there. They didn't want to do it. Maybe
he wanted to be that guy, or maybe to him, man, he wants to be the guy that's in charge. I just think that's what they came up with. So I never looked at it like that. I thought that the nigga was comfortable in his position. My man Ebach told me that.
I tell you, love to get it. Why lie on people who love you to get it?
I did love that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I love that nigga. You gave love for a nigga that put sacrifice. I did love him too. I ain't gonna lie. I can't say I didn't love that nigga. I'll be lying. That was my nigga, boy. Cause it's like he dealt with a lot of shit, but
I
don't know, man.
But my loyalty from day one was to the fans that still support. And to keep the content going. And I asked God, I was like, yo, God, if there's nothing I could do about this, show me a sign that I'm still going in the right direction. Show me a sign that I'm doing the right thing, letting this go, because I have to let it go. He doesn't want to be here no more. He won't talk to me. He won't speak to me. He won't do it. Show me a sign. And out of nowhere, Derrick Rose calls me and says a voice told him to come do my show.
You know, wait, hold on. You know how he got his name, Space Ghost?
No.
From me. I named him that. No credit. No, the nigga ran with the name I gave. The nigga name, what was his name before? Kadeem or some shit like that? Or what was his name? And I said, yo, you remind me of because, huh? Yeah. Okay. I said, you remind me of Space Ghost Coast to Coast, the show. You remember Space Ghost Coast to Coast?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he reminded me of that because he came in the studio, he never said, yo, Flip gave me the name or nothing. The nigga took it. I almost copyrighted the shit the other day. I said, I'm copyrighting shit on purpose to fuck with him. I swear to God.
Don't do that.
I'm joking. No, he worked. He worked hard though.
Is you don't put your energy towards negativity.
I agree. He worked hard though. I'm trolling. I did give him the name though.
What's going on? Like, you don't put your energy towards negativity, son. Like, I'll probably speak on this maybe one time, just to clear the air, because there's a lot of lies coming out of that side, and it's disturbing. But I know
Heineken. I don't know the other guy, but salute. I know Heineken. I know him for years, so I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna go watch it.
Bro,
I just part with me. I'm gonna go watch
bro,
it. But what I would say is this, man. And you know, you my nigga. You know, I'm ready to come to the show. You know, and I'm gonna come and we're gonna talk about it. I think we need an interrogation room in your place.
I think we need to talk about just success and how it affects. Like, people think success changes you. You know what I mean? I've witnessed a lot of times in my life, my success changed people around me. You know what I'm saying? People had a feeling, oh, he's gonna switch up, so I'm gonna do this now, or he's gonna slander us, so let's slander him first. That's not where I'm at in life. You see me on the show, I don't even like the drama. Like, everybody's like, yo, we love the Yayo episode, but that's not what I want to give to people. I want to give people, like, show that people can have communication without the drama. I don't chase the drama. The drama is like a trend. You know what I mean? If drama is what you're doing, the next nigga that come along and he's full of drama, everybody's gonna just move over there. What I try to keep people here with is, you're gonna learn something, you're gonna get a heartfelt conversation, you're gonna get the real.
Yo, I gotta say this real quick, and I appreciate you saying that, because this is why, you know, I come on here, I'm doing a reality show, but this is why, you know, like, I'm just happy with my current team, man. You know, Mama Love.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mama Love, man. Mama Love in the building.
Mama Love want to go kneecap people.
No.
Want to go kneecap people. Crazy.
You know, like my current team, G Money's always did Bassy and Shati. You know, these individuals have had success within their own right. So, like, Shati, part of my team, I have learned so much that when somebody don't need something from you, but they believe in your project, that's what matters. Equal footing. A lot of times it's rare to meet people that can just say, I trust this individual, and I know this individual is going to do good. I know this individual is going to look out for me. It's hard, bro. It's messed up, because in your heart, you're going to look out. I can't see me getting a deal and not bring Shatik or look out for Shatik or G Money, or I can't. You know, I did learn from the space situation. I did learn, like, maybe I have to stop looking at myself and look outside like, damn, I did learn. And then when I heard you was paying a nigga doing good, because that's what I heard, I'm like, okay, good. Like, he earning. And then now I hear the same thing they do in the blog, and it's the same thing with Flip. Like leave my name out of it. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't want to have nothing to do with him or nothing that. I just want to live my life and do my thing. And I want to watch you grow, because I think that you a wonderful person. I watch you come. Nigga, I was there when you ran off the stage and ran outside the building. I stood next to you. You know? And you came a long way. And it's easy to make you seem like the bad guy. But you know, I know you tried. I know.
Bro, I used to worry about that. I used to worry about people being able to do that. I actually started my expert opinion because I got tired of people telling the story on me and getting it wrong.
Facts.
But I've seen, like, what I wanted the show to do for me, it was doing for other people. A lot of people that you had misconceptions about, when they came on the show, you got to see who they was. You got to connect with them. And I was like, okay, we're doing something positive over there. And I did feel like this individual that we talking about, I felt like he believed in it. But when, bruh, like, it's just nasty, man. It's nasty when I see, like, you know, it is what it is. And there's been a lot of times in my life where I try to pull people up with me, and God was like, no, not him, not yet, not him. And as much as I tried to keep it together, they didn't want to be there.
So what's next?
Keep doing what I always been doing. We got an episode, shout out to Al B. Al, coming out. We got a real deep episode with Smith and Wesson. It got real heated towards the end. It was almost like Yayo shit all over again, but we got genuine, like, emotions out of something that people always wondered about Smith and Wesson. And I think that it's gonna be a great eye-opening episode. We got a whole bunch of people lined up. You know, For those of you that don't know, SO and Heineken is no longer part of the show. Space Ghost is no longer part of the show. Don't reach out to them for interviews with my expert opinion, because they're going to tell you that I'm booked up and try to get you to go over to someplace else.
How you know they did that?
That's whack. I got reached out to by someone's manager. I'm not going to drag their name through it. And the next thing I saw was that person someplace else. And I was like, yo, what happened there? And I found out they reached out to one of those people, and that was a story told to him. I could never have that type of hate in my system for somebody. I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's things that, you know, deep down, you know my background. Certain shit that I just, it's hard to let go of. You know what I mean? But for people that I worked with, people that I wanted to work with, people that I feel like, you know what I mean, we accomplished a lot, to just turn because of what they think is going on and never asking a direct question. Like, 3 years, you didn't think that you could just talk to me? You didn't think that you could just answer the phone and say, or just come to my crib, you done met my family, you done been around my kids?
Man, don't this same shit with me, man. This shit weird, bro. These niggas is different, bro. I never seen no shit like that. Nigga just hold that shit in. Be
But
around your family, your wife, your moms and shit, and nigga just don't, like, that shit weird, bro. That
yeah,
shit weird, Hoff. I hate that shit, bro. You just made me mad with hearing this shit, man. The same shit, my nigga. My mother asked, like, yo, is there anything? Like, nah, I'm good. I got a job. Like, fuck, bro. Come on, man. This shit weird, bro. I don't want to talk about this shit, man. Yo, I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. I'll see you next week. Tell Jen I said hello. Tell Mama Love I said hello. I love you guys. And I'll talk to you guys soon.
hold on, before you go, I just want some message to the people. Success is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it being able to put my kids in a position where they don't have to go out in the streets and do crazy stuff to help the household. It's worth it to see people have appreciation for the contributions that you're giving them. You know, taking their minds off of whatever fuckery is going on in their life. It's worth it. But success has a very awkward effect on not only you, but the people around you. And sometimes when people think a certain way, they project it onto you. And they start to assume that you'll make the same decisions that you would make, that they would make. And it's not necessarily so. Communication, if you got a team, communicate with your team. There shouldn't be nothing that you can't get on the phone and talk about. There shouldn't be nothing that you can't say, like, yo, all right, man, let's talk about this. But once you cross the line, and you enter into bully tactics or extortion tactics, or you get on some gangster shit, like, personally, that was a trigger for me. Because inside, like, I'm not no bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I know I can't handle things the way the old me would handle it. You dig what I'm saying? I know I can't. I'm past that. I got 2 boys that's watching me. I got 3 girls that's watching me. And I can't, you know what I mean? And if that was a tactic to try to get me in trouble, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. If all this lying, if all this slander is a tactic to try to get me in trouble, it's not gonna work. We're gonna keep pumping out great content. My expert opinion, we done dropped like 4 episodes without these guys already. Ain't nothing changing. We're gonna keep it going. And I wish them the best. And I hope one day God opens their eyes to the right way to move. You know what I'm saying? To the right way to move. friends, how many of us have them? That's a fact. That's a fact. And pay attention to the energy in the room. Weeks before this whole thing happened, every time I walked in the room, I just felt funny. And I started making jokes like, yo, when y'all gonna let me into the other group chat? And they'd be like, oh, ain't no other group chat. There was another group chat. Here's what it is. Everybody want to be the man, but they don't know what it takes. They don't know what it takes. All they see is what they think you got. Told you, I checked my bank account 3 times today, bro. These niggas put me in some shit. I'm still in the hood, bro. It looks nice, but I'm still in the hood. I don't need the niggas outside to think I got something that I don't because you niggas think I do. You know what I'm saying? Heavy is the head. That is a fact. Heavy is the head. And I'm sure, you know, niggas will figure it out on their own. But when God got something for you, and even in the Bible, God requires sacrifices. And I don't want nobody thinking this is some Illuminati shit. But sometimes the sacrifice might be somebody that you love or somebody that you work with, that you want to continue working with, who's just making it too difficult for y'all to move forward. You might have to let that person go. You might have to let that person go to receive what God has for you. You dig what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yeah.
Flip
Would always joke and say Space's shampoo was gonna run off. They actually did. Yeah, because I felt it. I felt like it's some weird shit was going on. Like, huh? But I felt it too. I know what Matt's talking about. But see, the difference is that, you know, we don't stop working.
Nah.
Just gonna stop working. I'm not stop working. I'm not gonna stop working. I'm from Queens.
And I'm not gonna dedicate my work.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop
Addressing the bullshit that niggas is trying to put out there. I'm not gonna do that.
And the nigga told Jen he wanted 100,000. Told Jen this. He told Jenna this. Jenna!
Sniper. I'm a sniper. I'm a sideline.
He told you that, Jen?
Yes, he did.
And you let the nigga tell you that after you had this nigga back all this time?
No. Originally, I didn't want to respond that way, but you know, this when you're trying to figure things out to get what's yours, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, play the position that you need.
True. Shout out to Jen, man.
Instead of me responding, you know, instead of me responding the way I would have liked to, you know what I mean? You know, I just
we protected, baby.
Listen.
Yeah.
I think that, man. Listen, I think that, you know, God got great plans for you, for you guys, for you both, for everybody, the whole family, and I'm happy for you and I'm proud of you, man. And you know, like, it's unfortunate this had to end like this or come like this, but just look at it, new beginnings, my nigga. And you got AK. Now you got AK cameras. I know. And
I got 2 great cameramen who's dedicated to keeping it going. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
You're ready.
I love you. I'll call you. I'll see you next week.
All right, bro.
I will.